Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermorians! I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways on WNTF, Nevermind the Furthermore. Whew! I had to just deal with something for a second there. Guys, today is a beautiful day. Before I get into it, and I have a lot to get into, I have to remind you guys that Nevermind the Furthermore is brought to you by a generous StreamYard paid promotion by Joe Bachman over at indecd.org. Yes, indecd.org, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, musicians, writers, proofreaders. Friends, we are nearing the end of the $5 promotion, okay? You have a chance to get your web presence established by just laying down $5. There is no better deal in the business except, guys, if you go listen to his first podcast, which is amazing, he gives a secret code for half off. So you can get, if you're one of the first 100 people, and I haven't heard from him that's claimed, you can get it for $2.50. A lifetime supported web presence and access to a creators only social media network where we converse. Get your stuff up on the indecd.org calendar where events, shows, conventions, the conventions that are going to be on there are going to show up. Guys, it's amazing. So we're going to go there. Please support indecd.org. I may be doing something very interesting with them. I just had to find out if Joe Bachman is on the show today, because I love to do business. Now, I have a few announcements and a few businesses to go through. So I'm going to make these in lieu of promoting my usual books like, Through the Thinning Veil, my anthology of 7 short stories, To Chill Your Bones, or The Simple Sword, The Fighting Axe, and The Simple Spear. Which, wait, I can, because I have found my pile of books. So no one shall stop me. The Simple Sword, The Fighting Axe, and The Simple Spear are all part of my ongoing series of books for learning the basics of martial combat, making swords and axes and spears and a wide variety of other delightful toys. Go! But it's ongoing, so more books are coming out. And if you want more education, you can go over to the Historical Fencing Guild channel, which is the sister channel to this, later tonight at 8 p.m. I have a big announcement for things over there as well. Good things are coming. Now, first and foremost, I have to make a minor, let me see, can I change that live? I would like to change that live. Maybe I can't. Not real worried about it. Okay. As you guys know, my computer died. And as you guys know, I've not been able to buy a true replacement for it. Now, poverty has indeed been another factor. But the question has not been discussed. Why is Nick poorer than usual? The reason I am poorer than usual is a simple matter of necessary finance. So, guys, I know that CEOs have milked and crushed this country, and the heinous rates of CEOs has really kind of drained the soul out of everyone, and it's just a state of pure villainy. And I've looked at my powers to fight it, and I realize, friends, colleagues, the people I love, if you can't beat them, join them. I am now officially the CEO of White Boot Arms and Artistry. Yes, we've gone through all our business stuff, so the White Boot Arms and Artistry LLC has been established. This is glorious for a whole lot of background reasons, including tax reasons, that will make my life a lot better. It's something I've needed to do, and I've wanted to do for a long, long time. I've done business as White Boot Arms and Artistry across many cons. My booth is settled in that. It is glorious. So that is part of it. But why, again, you have to always ask me these questions because I never do anything for just one reason. Why have I joined the ranks of the business elite and become a CEO? Because I have an announcement. In Fowler, Indiana, on February 24th, 2024. Oh, they typoed it. By they, I mean me. Yep, I copied it off. The CFO typoed it. Anyway, there goes my big announcement being pretty. Indie Creator Con, February 24th, 10 till 10 in lovely Fowler, Indiana at the Aidway, which is at the annex at the Aidway. It is just south of 52. I am holding I'm sorry, not a gaming convention. I may be planning multiple conventions at the same time right now, so pardon me if I'm spotty. But we are holding a independent creator directory. Wow, you just, I do the same plug so often. Holding a convention for authors and artists. All you wonderful independent creators that I know, I want to try to get at least some of you at this con. I know 4 months is a lot of notice. Now, I will tell you, we're looking at about $50 for table space, okay? And the reason for that is that should be enough because I'm betting I can get 10 people to offset the cost of the site and the insurance. And the reason I'm doing it that way is if we could do it that way, and if I get more than 10, I can, rattle the, we'll see. But $50 table space. That way I can keep it free for admission to the public. And we've already made a deal where the Fowler Theater in lovely Fowler, Indiana, where this is being held, I'll have more details for you, especially people who are involved. We will have the Fowler Theater providing snacks and popcorn and stuff. So there will be munchies on site, delicious munchies. we're making deals with the Fowler. We're not officially working with the lady, but we're making connections with the Fowler town coordinator to get a lot of promotion. So we definitely will want that. Now I have notes on the site for the people who want to know, but it's going to be we have access to 6 or 7 rectangle tables, 13 round tables, and 163 chairs. If you have chairs or chairs or tables of your own, you might want to bring them. But guys, this is going to be so cool because we're going to be hitting a time where there isn't a good convention out here, in a space where there isn't a good convention. The town is going to help promote. At least it's going to get distributed there. I want this to be a big show for the indie creators. I want this to be the start of something really magical. And so all you guys are invited, obviously. Please reach out to me at, I'll have to type it out for you. The White Boot Arms and Artistry White Boot Arms and Artistry at gmail.com. 1 second. Are there any capitalizations in that? Okay. So, and I will write that in the chat. So that is the big deal that we've been working on for months now. And yes, in the middle of that, my good. Trelena's here. Trelena, I would like to float the idea of the official name being indiecd.con. So could you please tell that to Joe and ask permission? Because we haven't finalized the advertisement yet. But I would like to do that and combine this with indiecd.org. I expected Joe to be here. I don't know if he is. I doubt he'd have a problem with it, but I always ask permission. Oh, you're going to be hearing about this constantly. This event will be February 24th. See, I read off of my script that Mandy wrote up for me, so I'd have the details. The 2024. The address is 410 South Aidway Road, Fowler, Indiana 47944. And I'm sure that we can get somebody in the chat to type that out, or I'll type it out when I'm running a commercial, so I'm not interrupting everything. So this is a big, huge deal. And if you want that, let me put the banner back up. So I want everybody there. I want BKM. I want the best, because that's what you are. My goal is to run out of space. The hall is fire marshal rated to hold 200 people, and so we should have enough room to get a good number of you in. I'm excited. We're handling everything. It is a wonderful, wonderful thing. So this is why we basically had to do the outlay for all the business license to rent the hall and to get the insurance that's special for the day. So I'm not looking right now to make money on the con as a convention per se. I want it to be an opportunity to help independent creatives get out there and encourage the town to participate. But because my funds to do so are going to be tight, I would like to have the table fees be enough to cover the site. That's all I'm looking for out of this. I'm confident enough that White Boot Arms and Artistry's booth will do reasonably well enough for my interests in this. And especially since we'll probably be joined by Mischief and Mayhem's Menagerie. I'm certainly hoping. I have to check the chat to see if Joey and Trey can do that, but I'm hoping with 4 months' notice they can make that happen. This is a huge, huge, huge deal. It's really big. So I probably should get to my accountability. Yes, I have accountability. Yes, it's only been since Wednesday. My accountability so far is 500 words plus or minus on Haints and Hellfire, and more importantly, the Pantser got the rest of the climax arc. I got the pieces, so now I just have to write it out. I figured it out. I know what's going on. God help me. So it's a matter of typing it out. It has been delayed, and I will explain why in a minute. Why I only had that many words. The other bit is my friend Jesse Trunk, who I've known for literally ever. She's going to be trying to start a business, and she commissioned me to design her logo. And I'm very proud of this because she played with AI and went, got some ideas, and she went, Nick, I don't want to use an AI generated image for my logo. I really want an artist to do it. And so she hired me. And bless her soul, she gave me a $5 tip. Because I only charge her $20 for it. That's sort of where I default for small commissions like that, And it's her, so I figured it would be a little more different. I nailed it in the first time. She loves it. I'm ecstatic. Got that done. Now I don't know how well broadcast it was in the news, but there was another little matter Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. Wednesday after the show, I was doing things with my son's, doing his homeschooling stuff. I have to be careful because if I call it homework or something, he gets upset. If I say it's his studies, he's not as cranky about it. It's all about the semantics. But he'd gone out to play afterwards, and then he came in and he said the neighbor's house was on fire. And yes, it is Lester, my next door neighbor. Yes, that neighbor. And Xander came in, and what he said was, Dad, there's smoke. There's a lot of smoke, and it's scary. And he knows if it's scary, if anything weird goes on, tell me. So I went out, and indeed, Lester's attic had, for reasons we don't know, caught fire. I went in, shouted, and I got him out, and had to basically keep pulling him out because he kept running in for things. Please don't ever do that if there's a fire. Whilst dealing with the hazards of trying to call 911, and we don't get our 911 when we call. We get Illinois, so we have to get redirected. It adds a couple minutes to any emergency call we make. Yes, this does not make me happy. But we pulled him out, held him down, basically. Kept him from getting in too much shenanigans, and was just there for him because he needed it. The house is, the huge shout out to the Benton County Fire Department officials. We had, I think, Earl Park, I think Fowler was there too. They came out, they put the fire out. He lost the attic on his extension and has not been able to live in the house because, there's water damage and everything else. And the roof has been greatly damaged where they had to chainsaw to get in. But, so part of my whole thing was that, and then into Thursday trying to help him with some necessities. He has another building. He is warm. He is safe. He is temporarily in one of his outbuildings while he does what he can to winterize the house, and we figure out what happens next. But it was intense. It was a lot, but I'm so proud because my son literally saw something wrong, came and got me, and because of that, we were able to save a man's life because he was already out of it, wandering around, trying to figure out what the smell was. I am fully confident without our interference, he wouldn't have gotten out before the fumes and smoke got him. So that was my Wednesday. Thursday we had to do some running. I did my writing. We got everything set up for the business. So we have had a very busy week. Coming down the pipe, I still am working to get Haints and Hellfire done. I have to do. I'm not taking an art commission until I finish set up the ad for Kelly Austin, which I will be doing, and set up the posters and stuff for the IndieCon. And my brain just keeps calling it IndieCD.com. But, and like I said, I'll reach out to Joe and see if I can actually do that as a way to promote that. The other thing, I know many of you won't be able to make it. That is fine. Those of you who can't make it but still want a presence, we will need 8.5 by 11 size color printable posters for Indie CD members that live too far away. We're going to try to get QR codes for it. So what we want to do is, and we're not sure how we're doing it yet, but set up a wall of the artists and creatives who couldn't make it so that we can promote you that way as well. We are not really planning to charge for the posters. Although if you want to, thank us, it would be much appreciated, because we're pulling this all out of our personal purse strings, laying out $500 to do a free for the public convention where we're only charging just enough for the tables to cover the expenses. This is not. Leave it to me to get into business and do it precisely backwards. But that is my big effort. That is what I'm doing. And I've always said to you guys, reach out, do your stuff. Okay. And if you want to have a change, you have to take action. I've kind of promoted this idea that you can make a difference. I have to put my literal money where my mouth is. So if you wondered where the money that went from LodgeCon that we earned, it went right into that. And that, a few other things. We had to pick this date because the rental of that hall goes very quickly. If this goes well, in the fall, I want to do an actual gaming convention, assuming we can get support for the play tables. That's going to be a whole nother level of what we do. I know this is our first pay for everything convention, but Mandy and I have held SCA events, multiple library cons. We worked Arctic Con for I don't know how many years. I literally lost count. So huge shout out to Mandy, who's my world, my rock. She's been able to take the dreams I have and these crazy ideas and simply make them manifest. She's a sorceress. It's just incredible. So with that, I'm going to run an ad for Indie CD. I know my monologue got a little spicy and a little long, but I kind of have a lot going on, and then there was a fire. So I will run the ad for Indie CD, and then in a minute or so, I will be back to read your comments, because your comments are always more interesting than mine.
Hi, I'm Joe Bachman with the Independent Creator Directory, and today we're going to talk about signing up for the Independent Creator Directory. All you have to do is go to indiecd.org, that's indiecd.org, come over here, click on Become a Member. From now through December 31st, it's only a $5 fee to sign up. After December 31st, it will be going up to $40. Originally it was $20, but with the cost of the server space and everything, we're needing to up the prices to help keep the lights on. But for the 1-year anniversary of Indie CD, we have dropped it to $5. Also, if you go to my podcast and listen to the first episode, you can get a 50% off coupon to be able to sign up for as little as $2.50 right now. If you have any questions, though, feel free to reach out to me at jbachman@indiecd.org, and I will be happy to answer any questions you may have. The $5 is still the lifetime membership, just like the normal price of $20. I still do all the setup for you. You still get access to the blog, and you still get access to the calendar. Thank you, and have a great day.
Thank you, folks. Independent Creator Directory is a great thing to be part of. It's a wonderful privilege to know everyone involved. And, I'm trying to do my part to promote both the people involved and the people who haven't made it, who need to be involved. Oh, I'm getting a drink delivery. It's good to be the king. I may have to buy a suit. Oh my God. I haven't had a suit in years. Anyway, let's get to your comments. And I'm sorry, I'm dealing with the comment dump real quick, and then we will go right up. If you have more questions, I'll have Mandy put the link in the chat. So 1 second, because I don't want it to blow up. Okay. Sorry, for Mandy to do that, she has to get on the Wi-Fi, and I had to shout, and you guys didn't need that. Okay, first through the door at 9:49 is the Woke Breaker, and I'm confused. Woke, Brian K. Morris had to do a special program where he announced his new book, and we are all very, very excited about everything Brian's doing with the Terrors. I'm excited. I'm hoping he'll be able to have some copies when I'm hoping he makes it to the IndieCon that we're setting up, and we're going to do that. And let's see. Dawn says, I am as well. Looks at the watch. Date, time. Here we go. It's Tockert time. Dun, 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 dun. Good morning, Trelena. Always great to hear from you. I'm trying to volunteer you guys for some work, and I'm getting a little bit of audio feedback. So I'm going to run a brief ad. So what I'll do is run an ad, and then I'll fix it. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. That should be much better now. We just had some feedback from the living room. And there we go. Hide current comment so I can find where we are. Oop. And we got good morning from Dawn. Hi, Dawn. How are you? And Charles Millhouse. Good morning, Charles. Hope you're having a good morning. This is a quiet start on an important day. So, and we've got greetings. Kelly, that's Kelly Carlisle. She is the creator of, let me find her little thing so I can get that up for you guys. From the Paranormal Case Files of Bishop Kincaid, the Rembrandt Stratagem, Kelly Austin's tour de force of urban fantasy pulp goodness, and Atomic Stories, a collection of alternate amazing steampunk stories to stir the heart. Guys, these are great books. Great things are coming. An early version of Bishop Kincaid is on my bedstand. It is my favorite when I get a chance to read book. And I'm so eager for Atomic Stories, I could just squee. I know what's going into that. I've seen the art that's going into that. I know things I am under NDA not to talk about. And I want, guys, hold on. Let me have this for a moment. Guys, I love you. And I love, Kelly's great. But it's killing me not to talk about some of the great stuff and not to show some of the art. So when I say it's, chef's kiss, it's chef's kiss. How you doing this morning, Kelly? And let's see. And we've got, hey, Charles, hey, Kelly. We got greetings. And they're saying, hi, Xander. I'll tell Xander that after he's a little cranky today. And everybody's happy to see each other. I believe Donna, yes, Carl and Donna are missing out a very, very important episode. And they should be harassed shamelessly for it. Joe should be sleeping. He is still on nights. Should. Well, the idea of sliding the name over to indiecd.com would be a horrible thing, a terrible thing, and I'm sure Joe would be offended. So, but if he hears it from you, you're pretty. You can pull it off. Keyword. Yep. And so, I'm sorry, like I said, the scroll wheel communication is a little tricky here. Kelly Austin, oh, thanks, Don. I hope everything's okay with Don and Carl. Yeah, they're giving a ride to a friend. I saw that in the BKM show. More to the point, how are you feeling this morning, Dawn? Well, they're on the way to have lunch with me, so not sure if they are okay or not. Really? At 2 dawn, on the day I most needed the support, they have failed in pursuit of midday munchies. Alas. I'm being mildly dramatic. There is a very large jumping spider on my ceiling. And no, that is not shtick. There is a large jumping spider on my ceiling. I wouldn't have noticed if I hadn't done that shtick. Anyway, let's see. Doing well. Off to have lunch with 2 wonderful people. I am jealous. Dawn, be sure to tell them what's going on because I need to hear back from them as soon as possible. And yes, I take, right now I'm taking PayPal. We haven't gotten the Square stuff set up. We are up to our eyeballs and things. Squeak, congrats. Yes, I know. Being a CEO has really changed my outlook on life. Welcome to my TED Talk. Oh gosh, that's what this feels like. Hello. We're going to talk about getting things motivated, getting things done. That's fantastic. Congratulations. Thank you. I'm hoping to see you there. And let's see. Have a great time. Say hi for me. Absolutely. And Mandy's going to have the email where all the convention stuff goes. That way I don't lose anything. Congratulations. Remember us when you become part of the 1%. Well, my beloved Brian, remember, I mean, the reason I sought these dark arcane powers was to provide a low-cost event for the independent creators that I know and open it to the public so it's free so that they'll spend their money with you guys instead of with me. So, yep, I will remember. I'll remember you wherever you may go. My voice is cracking. Whoop. Why is that hopping around? Okay. Oh, it's because I'm getting comment dumps. It's good to see that. Alec, you missed important notice. Oh boy. Let me get back, and I will be refreshing for the people who don't realize what's going on. But my heartfelt congratulations to you, Nick. Thank you. We're doing a lot with this. Hello, fellow man of mystery who loves the shadows. He's so excited that sentences have become difficult. Yes, basically. I love conventions. I worked a lot of them. To be able to present one, I almost said prevent one, to present one where I know I can ensure, even if it's a very small first year convention, that people have a good time, that hopefully some money is made, that can draw the community out, because I really want to get more people's eyes on small businesses and small creators like us. And I live for the chance to try to put my money where my mouth is, and I'm literally doing it. So I'm ecstatic. You're getting that little T-Rex arms out of me. Fangirling. I know, I'm so excited. And date again? Well, sure. That's fine. We can certainly provide that. Tentatively, Indie Creator Con, February 24th, 2024. So 2/24/2024. Oh, it's poetic. And it will be open to the public 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. There's an hour teardown, an hour setup, an hour teardown roughly included in that. And then we have to do an hour of extra, like, yay, clean the bathroom and make sure everything's set up right. So I'm very excited. Now let me get back to where I was. Let's see. I'm using Trey's fangirling moment. And let's see. Gray Wolf. Hey, Gray. I've heard of Fowler. Isn't that up in Benton County? Yes, sir. Fowler is right on Indiana 52. It is right. It's in the northern-ish part of Benton County. Incredibly easy to get to from the north or the south. You just make your best way to Indiana 52, and it's a major corridor. If you're coming from the north, you take Indiana 41, and it just kind of doglegs onto Indiana 52. If you're coming from the south, I think 52 goes all the way to Indianapolis. I have to double check, but yeah, it's really easy to get to. It's a little tiny town. It's where Amanda is the director of the library there. And I want to see folks come in. It's a great little site to get this kind of thing going. It's a great town to be involved with. And there's just being able to use this as an opportunity to raise money for the historic theater, because they're going to be providing the food and snacks, to promote you guys, to get more eyes on you guys, and fill a gap I'm seeing in the community and in the calendar of events to simply go to, because February is so hard. You hit the holidays, right? You hit Christmas, you hit New Year's, and except for Valentine's Day, there isn't a lot, and it can be kind of a drag at that point. So we're really looking forward to that. And doing well. Off to have lunch with two wonderful people. Squee, congrats. That's fantastic. Congratulations, Nick. Have a great time. Say hi for me. If you can't make it to the convention, which I always hope you can, send, Amanda will put the link. I will be putting out in my future videos, because we still have a couple months. So put the link, email the 8.5 by 11 color picture you want for your stuff, and we'll promote. Congratulations. Okay, I got recaught up, but that was all good enough stuff to carry. And why? Oh, my comment dumps are just going crazy right now. So I'm very excited. Okay, let's get where we're going. It's not that I don't love all of you. It's that you guys are really talkative all of a sudden. I'm glad to hear it. So where are we? Yep, here we go. And morning all, morning desk. Good to see you, Jody. I'll try to throw your ad up in a bit. Accountability. Got today's one panel ad up for a campaign and posted to various prices. We'll hit DA later. Excellent. And Trey saying good morning to Amanda. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it this way. Wolfbreaker is saying, hey, Trey. Donna, you're here. Yay. I'm so glad that you guys got to hear the news that February 24th, I and Amanda are running an independent creator convention at the Aidway in Fowler. I'll be blasting the information out. I have to make the ad. We got all the confirmation this morning before the show. Things fine, both for the for our business license and all that coming in under White Boot Arms and Artistry, and the hall being rented. So we're committed to this, guys. It's going to be amazing, and I hope to see you guys there if you can make it. If not, hit the sign. Good morning, Grant. Thank you. It's in the planner. Squeak. Yes, there they are. And Trey's greeting woke. And we got a whole lot of greetings. And Grant says, remember how I told you my boss took money from a restaurant to paint it and never finished it? Oh, you just passed through Champaign on the way to Peoria. You're on an adventure. Grant says, my coworker and I are going to the restaurant. I'll offer finish painting the restaurant for the money they owe my boss. Ooh. Grant, I approve of that level of shade. However, I don't think there's any legal shenanigans. Sorry, being this excited is really rough on my throat. And yes, take that how you will. The other thing I would run back in for would be the babies. Exactly. And happy Friday. Yikes. Yeah, it's been a mixed bag. On one side, CEO of White Boot Arms and Artistry and making an independent convention for, well, you guys to sell your books to the Fowler area and everywhere else I can broadcast it. On the other side, the neighbor's house caught fire, and Xander had to come tell me, and I had to run into a burning building. These things happen. Yes, I am so proud of Xander. He is an absolute hero. That's probably why he's cranky today. Delayed reaction to a lot of stuff. Good job, y'all. Major kudos to Xander. Not all heroes wear capes. And I've been scrambling to finish a birthday present for my pal to be delivered tomorrow. Almost there. Just need final assembly and some decoration. Ooh, I'm glad to hear you're busy. And guys, please hit like, share, and subscribe. Do the whole social media ritual. Do the dance, because I'm trying to get a lot of stuff out there, so it's going to get really kind of nutty in these parts. Hi, Cindy. And we got greetings. Let's see. Woke has a multi-character poster being worked on, wrote a bit, and made a little promo thing, staying up working. Get to my real job exhausted, but it's a good exhausted. I've been there. I know it. I do have Woke's promo thing. I haven't been able to get it in because a little bit of conflict moving large files through a Chromebook. Things are going to happen. Let's see. Mosaic is on hold. Oh, no. Wrong time of year to do a crowdfunding campaign. Yeah, I can see that. That's going to put the costs and reimbursement in different years, but okay. I understand that. And suitable arrangement is still working its way through Patreon. That's great. Let's see. Cindy says, I had an opportunity to write the script for a graphic novel for someone else, but I can't write fast enough for the owner of the project. Bummer, but I have plenty of my own stuff in the works. I understand that. And Cindy has to write the Animal Eye 6 script. Raul is moving right along with the artwork. I love how well that's going. I understand. It's Animal Eye 5. My usual goal is to finish the next script about the same time he finishes the art. Might be a tad off this time. Still, that's incredibly impressive. Nice, Cindy. And AE4 is not printed yet. Let me see if I can get it to show. There we go. That's rough. New book. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there are always new books around here. Losing signal. See everyone later. Later. I hope as long as you guys got the news, we'll talk. Oh, I'm excited. Cindy says, I'll be at Indie Author Book Expo the Saturday after Turkey Day at Valley West Mall. Come out and get most books before I have to reorder and increase the price. Because the printer did. Yes, all the prices are going up on that sort of thing. My last show of the year will be QuadCon Comic and Toy Show at Merle Hay Mall, December 16th and 17th. Guys, I'm sorry. I know I'm stuttering kind of bad today. Please understand. It's raw. Oh my God, this is happening. Woo! I am okay. I did eat before the show, but bear with me. Let's see. Still practicing forms for the competition next June for the Woo style fan form. We're down to picky little details like landing out of a turn in a correct stance and with the fan or my offhand. And she continues in the right angle. There are 2 fan throws that are supposed to be flat spins, so I've been working on catching those exactly horizontal as much as I can and still catch them properly without losing my balance in the turn. Oh, yes. Thank you. That reminds me, Cindy. I also shot a 17-minute breakdown video for my changes to how I'm drilling and why for my Patreon folks. I have to process that through here. It's all caught up. But thank you for reminding me that. And I am glad, Cindy. Your martial arts stuff is amazing. I'm also learning double sword dance. Ooh. Both solo version of... Oh, okay. Seung Gimmo and... Pardon my pronunciations. Dwai Gimmo? I'm also learning more push hand stuff. Cool, Cindy. And Trey's back from the work stuff. That sounds awesome. Thank you. And thus ends my break. Y'all have fun. You hear? Check out ckoepp.com so you can get your own custom dragon and a book or 2 to go with it. Remember, get somebody something they need, something they need, something they read, something they want, something they wear. And that is like a great way to weigh Christmas out. And you can get a couple of those things from Cindy. Sadly, I can't go to lurker mode, dumb meeting. I'm sorry. Waves. Alec. Hi, Alec. You need to reach out to me through the link that Amanda is going to send. And if you didn't hear it, you need to have an opening Saturday, February 24th, for Indie Creator Con, 10 till 10, because I know you're going to want a piece of that. It's going to be held at the Aidway in Fowler. And let's see. And, Trey's greeting Alec. Nick, and next month from Kelly Carlisle, I will let you know what you could show about atomic stories. I finally got 4 more art pieces, many stories in, plus new Bishop Kincaid edition with video ad. Oh, yes! It's so good! I am excited. And we got Greens to Trey. Wait, what's going on? What's going on? I heard my name. Yes! Your favorite DM is now CEO of White Boot Arms and Artistry LLC. And as that, I'm establishing, along with your favorite librarian, an independent creator convention in Fowler, February 24th, 2024, at the Aidway, the annex at the Aidway. So it will be good. There will be signage. We're going to work on that. Trey says 12 liking, 6 likes. Hit the thumbs up and the bell, please. And Alex Creation says I get to open up online commissions. I'm excited. I just got the news from my mom. Congratulations. And see, Alec just liked. That's great to hear. Why is this? Oh, it's going to try to. I got comment dump. Can't get enough of that comment dump. Let's see, where? Oh, we've got lots of comments. Sorry, I'm getting there. Here we go. That's fantastic, Alec. And, oh, hey, this is a question I can answer. I've memorized the state roads because quite a few of them come through Madison County and Pipe Creek Township. Thanks, Ethan, and good to see you in the chat. Everyone has great things happening. I'm so excited for all of you. Isn't it amazing, Trey? It's almost like if we work on our dreams and build it, they happen. I mean, they have to happen in proportion to what you can do, but they happen, guys. But if I'm clicking the points, Nick, you got the convention going? Yes. Oh my gosh, yay. Okay, here comes, this is just going to be pure like dopamine because I know the way her counts. That's great. You know what? I totally forgot to switch my glasses. On the day they best fit my outfit. Oh, it's so much easier to see you guys now. And the glasses are cold, so it feels quite nice on my face. Yes, glasses. Grant says, I talked to a woman at a party who wants to be a writer, told me she has no intention of promoting her book on social media. Good for her. Get the book out and see how it goes. Maybe it'll sell itself. Look, sometimes people are stubborn and they have to try to do it their way. And if they try to do it their way, if it fails, it happens. You know? Nick bad. Well, it happens. I was like, good luck with that. Yeah. Oh, good morning, Chris. And see, Chris is one of the powerhouses behind HalloCon, the huge towering pillar of awesomeness that happens in Dalton, Georgia. Whereas, I am just building a humble little convention. I kind of feel like that SpongeBob meme with his one little sandwich. Chris, squee. Yep. I keep hearing about all these cities like Peoria, and I'm just like, Elwood is lonely. I'm sorry. It could get better, I'm going to be squeed out by the time I see Carl and Donna. No, you'll see them, and you'll have this rush of joy, and your squee will just refill spontaneously. I have faith. And no, Fowler is lonely. Earl Park, and we're just going to move on with that. Nick, never run into a burning building. Xander did a great job. Uh, good morning, everyone. Listen to the firefighter, Nick. Oh, I know. I know. That was one that was it was a very calculated risk. I could see how big the fire was. It hadn't gotten very big yet, and it was the only way he was going to come out. Hey, Blue Teddy. Oh, wait. Yes, did I get a Blue Teddy greeting and I missed it in chatting? Yes. Sorry about that. Good morning, Blue. I'm so glad to hear from you. It's interesting to come in at a point where the chat is warning Nick off of running into a burning building, but I second the sentiment. Okay. That if I made a decision that it was very short. I could see him. I could get him out. If I didn't, he wouldn't have gotten out. And so I had to do something very dumb and take a risk to get him out. I don't recommend it. I have done many dumb things for all the right reasons. And once I got him out, there was no, other choice. Our response time is at best 15-20 minutes for anybody to come because we have a volunteer fire department. They're only a couple blocks away, but they aren't very active a lot of the time due to the size of the town. So it was a thing. They did how they got here. They saved us. They saved his house. He wasn't going to come out unless I pulled him out. Thanks, Sir Tockert. When do you play? When do you play till I go hide in the ditch somewhere? Blue, I'm a volunteer firefighter. Nick apparently ran into his neighbor's burning house. Yes, he did. On one side, saving people is good. On the other hand, don't get yourselves hurt, folks. Here's the thing. I'm also not your average person. I spent several years working with severely mentally and physically handicapped individuals who are behavioral. So I got additional training for emergency situations because of medical and in the event of fires and things. So what happened was, because I worked with so many people, the training kicked in, and I'm sure Ethan, you'll understand that, because I had to have a lot of emergency, medical, extraction, things like that. It's like while I was on the phone with the operator, I had to pull my head away and yell at Lester to get back out of the fire, because he kept running into the house. And after when I first got him out, I stopped him. After the second or third time he tried to run in, I had to threaten to put him in a hold to keep him from coming out. I don't know how many times he went. It was a lot. But people get crazy and they get stupid around fires. And I was just trying to keep him from going back in. And let's see. Oh, I see. Oh, no. I fully agree. Don't make yourself another victim. This was a very calculated situation, and I am not recommending it to anybody. And I should look into supporting the Patreon. And let's see. Whoop. that. Hi, Alec. Yes. Very excited. And we are going to run a little late today, and I don't care. I will tell Nita everything else is going. Happy stim, happy stim. Yeah, that's basically my brain is pure like hyper endorphins from the last few days. I know, Ethan. I just think my heart would take over my brain in that situation. Understandable. And Gray has cousins who live in Dalton. Well, you could go see them when you go to next year's HalloCon, which is an amazing event. And they also do a really fun YouTube channel program called Stupid O'Clock. Let's see. Alex says, when I got to see Carl and Donna, oh my God, I was filled with all the squeeze. Exactly. And that's great. There's nothing wrong with being excited to see folks. Nick, it was work, but worth it. Oh, I'm sure. Well, if I get the chance to meet you, Alec, I will have an inclination I will squee. I have no doubt of it. Grey Wolf, come visit them sometime, or maybe right before Halloween. Yeah. Oh my God, they're on all the things. You did good then, Nick, and I'm proud of you for that. Thank you, sir. I take that. Oh, no, absolutely. And that's the thing. Because our area, we only have cell phones and they don't ping the tower. When we call, it goes to Illinois and they have to reroute us. So there's always extra minutes of delay. And yeah, but Fowler did a great job getting over here. The local folks did a great job. A lot of people feel alone. You know, I want to take a second here. So just give me a second. A lot of people feel alone in this world. And while I was looking at, and you know, the just what was going on and trying to keep, I basically spent 2 hours trying to keep my neighbor out from under the police and firefighters' feet, and out of his house because he kept trying to look for a way to get in and get his stuff. And very little of his stuff was actually damaged for what happened. The department contained it to mostly the attic of one region. They did a great job. It's just he did not need that right now. But the number of people on site were easily 30. I mean, just guesstimating that many people will respond that quick to you needing assistance tells how great and loving people are. Okay. And every one of them's heroic. Everyone's a hero. They're going into a burning building that can collapse under them or on them just like that. It was terrible to see, but also wonderful because of seeing the helpers. And it really sounds ironic, but gave me a boost to my faith in humanity. I understand why you did it. Chat just loves you and wants you in one piece as well. Thanks, Blue. You might not know just how badly I needed to hear that. And yeah, I had to be careful because, you know, Xander was on the porch watching me. But I couldn't let just, you know, as crazy as he is and as, you know, maligned, I couldn't let Lester die. Oh, sorry. Plemons, I went to school with Adam. Okay. Chris Walker, my cousin D.D. Plemons runs runs a restaurant either in Dalton or Chatsworth. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I understand that. Had a few times where training kicks in, instinct takes over, and you're just not thinking. Just no thought, just instinct. And I will tell you, There are stories I don't tell often, and I don't tell here, but a couple times my instinct has and other trainings has saved my bacon in stupid, like the literal definition of stupid ways. It's like, this has happened, so I will tell the story, but at times, but it's not something I would recommend. Let's see. Dawn says, I grew up in a small town that had a fire and rescue. My mom had a health emergency back in the day. They mentioned the name from dispatch. Most of them showed up. Whoops. Instead of reporting to the fire hall first. Yeah, there were a good number of plainclothes people working that. Grey Wolf and Chris, I feel the need to start singing a certain song about the size of the earth. It's a small world after all. Okay, no more than that. I don't want Disney. I don't want the mouse coming after me. Dawn says, stupid o'clock. I think I've heard of that. Yeah, you're a regular. When I was able to be up late nights, I used to live there. They're great friends, great people. And then you get to go, if you're very fortunate, on Dan Hollifield's Last Man Standing. And then you have a privilege. And let's see, LOL, Dawn. Yep, my cousins left Mississippi in the 70s and moved over to North Georgia. Your neighbor did not need this right now. Not ever. Yeah, it's our job, Nick. And that's why you're heroes, because heroes never see, the real heroes don't seem to realize that they're heroes. They're just doing the job. And we need people to believe in these days. And Chris Walker's laugh, LOL, I live in Chatsworth. Okay. That's literally our average Tuesday in the office. Yep. Nick and friends, I have to go. I have lots of work done this weekend, so have a great day. Stay super awesome. I will try. My son Dare lived in the area city early 90s near Raska Battlefield. Okay. Yep. We literally walk into some of the worst situations people could think of, and it's just what we're trained for. I've spent so much time around first responders and military types, and I was brought up very disciplined, despite my disastrous surroundings right now, clean-wise, and trained from an early age to deal with crises a certain way. And it always shocks me, because I've been around so many people who are trained to handle crisis, when you see somebody who doesn't have a clue. And it's just a thing. That's why I like people. I respect people who are extremely competent. It's just that some of my favorite people in the world. I don't know if that makes sense. I was going to email last night to check on you. As you know, I was worried about you. I'm okay. I'm sorry you missed me recording the sword demo at the library, but we're doing okay. Told me some of those stories. And I'll tell them again because I like it. Angry Mouse is coming after me for singing the song. Everyone at Disneyland was screaming at me because I killed the giant mouse. Bro. All right. I need to run an ad before I keep going. And I think I did say I would run Joe's ad, even though I'm not sure he's even still here. Okay, if I try to use my thumb to scroll through the ads, it just wobbles them around. So where's Joe? We'll run Joe's classic ad, and I'll be back in a few seconds.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
Thank you, Joe. And let's see where we are. Hey, all, gotta run. Have a wonderful day and a spectacular weekend. Bye, Dawn. All the hugs and squeeze to everyone. Someone save me. Alec is crazy. We get you're joking. You're stuck with me. But now I'm overly excited for the convention, getting stuff planned again. Good, because we're going to talk about making sure that you have booth space. Because you're working that one. When Alec told me on the phone, was talking to you yesterday, I was responding to Housefire. I think I said that. Yes, you did. But we are well past the hour. I'm going to run some more ads real quick and give you guys a chance to comment before we close up, and then we'll just go on with our day. I've got a busy one today. So first, we're going to run this.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
Put up.
Hi, bunnies. This is Robin Yoda. Just wanting to let you know I have a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Robin Yoda. You can catch me there Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific playing Stardew Valley, Saturdays at 2 p.m. playing The Sims 4, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific playing a random game from my Game Pass library. You can also find me Mondays on my YouTube channel, Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny. I hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching.
Now, I want to respond to a couple of comments. Because, of course, Alec, no arson. That's always good advice. We try to avoid committing arson. Michael T. Mike, Michael T. How you doing? It's been a while since I see. He's one of the great creators I met when I was co-hosting Nerd Bacon. The door's always open for me to go back there, but due to scheduling and necessities, I haven't been able to. Hey, Nick, glad to see how the channel's grown. Heard the news, then saw the stream title. I think classic Luke line. Got a little cooked, but I'm okay. Absolutely, made it through. Did some good, and in the same time, I'm in crazy business mode. We're just. It's what we do. We keep moving, we keep building, we keep making things better. That's what we're about here. Build each other up, build everybody up, help, rising. See this man right here? Rising tide lifts all boats. Sobbing. It means a lot that you're thinking of me for a booth space. I've missed one of my big shows this year, so I'm excited for this one. As I get to be with people I love. Yep. And we will talk about all that because you are on the definite list. But do you think when you're free, you can email me with more info, please? Absolutely. And I'll reach out to you, Alec. I was planning to. I wasn't sure you were going to be on the show, but I'll be reaching out to you guys. And if you get an email from White Boot Arms and Artistry, that is it. Mandy was supposed to put that in the chat, but I'm going to do it right here. White Boot Arms and artistry at gmail.com. So please, White Boot Arms and Artistry. We had to set it up that way for part of the legal requirements. Please contact me if you're interested in booth space, and we're going to work through to make it as good a convention as possible. Guys, I'm vibrating. I'm so excited. It's going to be an absolute blessed lunatic show. We're going to have a wonderful time. I can't wait. Speaking of which, I've been kind of bad, and I have stepped into the line of Nita and Daphne's show. So before I let you guys go, to placate her and prevent Cajun death from descending on me, I'm going to play her bump, and then we'll wrap up. Alrighty, and we're going to go check the comments real quick for final words from people. I'm hyped. This made my year. Have a great weekend, everyone. Yep, have a great weekend. I will see you all, I hope, at 8 p.m. Eastern for the Historical Fencing Guild live stream, where I have a little announcement. Well, you guys get to hear early. I did a big stream. I did a 17-minute recording on my personal fighting style, and I'm hoping to be able to get that uploaded soon for the patrons. And then after the patrons have gotten to see it for a while, the regular broadcast audience will get to see it. So that's coming basically as soon as I get this done. Thank you. And yes, you saw the swords. Shame you weren't there. So close and yet so far. Oh, I'm being terrible. I'm in a mood. Guys, I will be back Monday. Sorry that I've had some trouble keeping the thumbnails up. I'm not currently set up to do live streams of my art very well because of limited computing ability. But there will be art coming. There will be other projects coming. I will see you soon. Guys, look, I said it. If you do something, you can edit it, you can improve it, but you can't edit a blank page. I love you, and you should too. Okay? I'll see you more. There'll be more announcements. It's all coming. Toodles. Maybe. There we go.